Hello everyone! Today I'm going to be making some custom pins. I'm going to use cardboard for this because I don't have anything else really that'll be good. And I brushed on some glue to glue on some paper because I don't have a glue stick currently. This turned out to be a huge mistake because the paper ended up getting all wrinkly. So yeah, just disregard all of this because it is useless. I just traced on some circles instead and cut those out and paint straight onto the cardboard instead of adding paper on top. For the first pin, I'm going to be making it blue and adding a slight gradient because a flat color would look kinda amateurish, and I do like the gradient. I'm going to be painting mommy longlegs on this one to go with a Huggy Wuggy pin that I already have. And also, apparently my mommy longlegs video is my most popular video currently, so I clearly know what you guys want. I'm going to start in by blocking out the colors. Also, I do want to say, sorry if I sound absolutely terrible. I just woke up. I probably shouldn't be recording right now, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm going to start out with the light pink, and then move on to the darker pink once I layer that up enough times. After blocking everything out, I get the absolutely genius idea to outline everything in pen. This ended up being a terrible, terrible mistake because when I applied the varnish, it smeared everywhere and just rubbed right off. On to my next pin. I'm going to be painting it purple, also adding a darker gradient to this one as well. I'm not putting any particular game character on this one. I'm doing a black cat holding a donut. I just really wanted to draw a cat with a donut, and so this is what I'm doing. Again with this one, I'm blocking out all the colors first, and then I'm going to go in with all the details. Starting with the black of the black cat, I paint on its little body, teeny limbs, and I'm painting a big fluffy tail. Then I'm going to go in and mark out the facial features with white so I don't have to layer up loads of layers of paint for brighter colors on black. Then I get to work painting the donut. It's gonna be a strawberry donut. And I give the cat bright green eyes. With painting the donut, that's the last step, and I'm moving on to the next one, which I'm painting pink. No gradient on this one though. I'm making the Doki Doki Literature Club logo. It's an old game, but still a good game in my opinion. So I start by painting the border on there, and then moving on to both the hearts. I try to get as much detail as I can, like with the lettering and stuff, but they are very small details, I have to say. So it does kind of look a bit fudge, and on the white piece of paper looking thing that's on the bottom of it, I couldn't write out Literature Club, so I wrote out Lit Club. Technically it means the same thing, and I don't have to write as tiny anymore. I use some markers and go around the edges of the hearts, putting on little dots for the stitches. I thought I could get away with using markers for the lettering, but no. Most of the colors didn't even show up, so I went over it with paint after I wrote them out. For my fourth pin, I cut off the ends, so it's not going to be a full circle, and then I go over it with white until it's a solid color. Then with the black accents, I'm making this one of the soul jars from Undertale. Also an old game, but one of my favorites. I'm putting a determination soul in there. Technically, I know it's your soul, which never ends up making it into a jar, but I once took a quiz to see what soul I was, and I got determination, so that's just the one I'm putting in here. And last but not least, this one, which I originally painted yellow with a gradient, but then I changed my mind because I couldn't really think of anything off the top of my head, and I painted it white, and I'm doing the collector. I'm doing the black and white trapped version of the collector, just because I want to, and painting it white was completely unnecessary. I probably just should have painted it black. Regardless, I paint half the face black, and the other half a super dark gray, which is really close to black, but it's not quite, because in the show, it's that way. After they're all done, I go over them with a glossy varnish, and as you can see here, the paint's rubbing off and I'm trying to make the most of it, but I end up just painting over a black outline on all of them, because of course I used pen on all of them except the last one, being the collector. Then I stick on the pin backs, and then stick them onto my pin board. And then they're all done. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. See ya!